Hey guys, in this video we're going to talk about AdforceX and licensing. So your AdforceX application requires a license that is validated in the cloud. It can only work on one machine at a time, although it can be present on multiple machines. So let me give you some background of the what's and whys. So the what is we created a move function for the ability to be able to use a single license on any given computer at one time. The reason we did that, the why, is when COVID came around, people were working from the office and then working at home. Like there were some hybrid situations. And we got a request, asking for the ability to move the license, kind of a take it with you scenario. So we created this ability for you to move to move your license. So in today's demo, what we're going to do is I have a computer you see me on now. That's my home machine, and then I have another computer here. We'll call that my office machine. So I'm at home. It's active. I'm working here. I'm going to go to the office and I'm going to go work there. So the scenario is we're going to move the license here and then we're going to move it back home again to this machine so you can see the process of how it works. So if I go over to my office machine and I fire up AdforceX, it's going to give me the move dialog, and I'm going to have a couple choices, and you'll see all those choices. But for the choice I'm going to choose now is to authorize. So click authorize, and that's going to move. It's going to call up to the cloud. It's going to say, hey, listen, I'm trying to use this license on this machine now. It's going to activate this one, authorize it, and it's going to deauthorize the machine that we're working on now, my home machine. So we're going to kill AdforceX. And when I relaunch AdforceX here, let me make sure that this is finished. Okay, so this is finished. So when I fire up AdforceX again, home, so now I went to the office, I authorized it there, I did some work, and now I'm home. It's the next day, I'm firing it up here, and it's going to ask me to move my license. Okay, so I'll do the same thing, but let's talk about the dialogue for a second. Yes, move my license to this machine. I can quit, or I can move the license. If I move it, it's going to deauthorize my work computer, and now it's going to authorize it here. The license lives on both. I don't have to enter it every time. The license lives on both. I just have to move it back and forth. There's another option. So let's say I have a second license. I don't need to move it back and forth. I went and I bought a second license, and now I just want to use that. I do have the option. You'll get an email with another key, and you can put that key there and authorize it, right? But what we're going to do is we're just going to move it. So once we move it, it's going to go through and authorize it, and then I can open up my issue as normal, right? And I can see that the issue's there. I can do all the things that I was able to do. There's one really important thing that you need to consider. So if you're working on multiple machines, the preferences it's only the license that moves, but the preferences are very important, because if you change the preferences in one, it's not automatically going to sync with the other. So what you're going to want to do is choose your master and figure out which one you want to change the preferences on. And then we'll talk about it in another video, but you can move your preferences, right? So that's all about licensing. That's how it works. That's how you can move between computers. And I hope this was helpful. So like and follow below for more videos. I hope to create a bunch of them so that we can help our AdforceX community. All right. Take care. Have a good one.